What's up, you guys? Matt Jablonski here with the pointer change, all prettied up from church today. Don't I look so nice? I think I look so nice. Tonight, we're going to be hanging out with Deamon Boettcher, a buddy of mine who just happens to be the creator of the recovery ribbon. If you don't know what the recovery ribbon is, it's on my arm, but it's also right there. That's the recovery ribbon. There's also a support ribbon that goes along with that. Breaking the chains. That's the OAOB recovery ribbon. It is for overcoming any traumatic event or a trial or a tribulation, something that you've overcome in your life. And it could be a bad relationship, self-harm, drug addiction, many things. But us recovering drug addicts, we've really adapted that ribbon as our own. And it was created right here in Wisconsin by a guy in Merrill, Wisconsin. And since then, he started doing a recovery ribbon every year. And I've been a speaker there every year that he's done it. What's up, guys? Michael McNeil, Sarah Jane, how you doing? Congratulations to you and your beautiful woman. Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate that. Devony, what's going on? Paul Martinez, what's up, Maddie and Recovery Family? What's up, Paul? Mike Ward, good to see you guys. Throw some hearts up, give me some likes, give me some loves, give me a share out in any addiction groups you might be a part of. Tonight, Deamon's going to hang out with me. We're going to talk about the upcoming Recovery Ribbon event on June 18th in Merrill, Wisconsin at Inked Horizons Tattoo Shop. Mary's a big fan of you. Well, I'm a big fan of you, Mary. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Michael McNeil, what's going on, man? Congratulations on the proposal. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Definitely took all my guts once again. Sarah, oh, I have the ribbon on my arm with my clean date in it. Keeps me so accountable. Right on. All right. Shayna, hello. Come on in, guys. Get those shares on the board. I'm going to not waste another minute here. Let's get the man, the myth, the legend on here. So, guys, throw up every heart in the world and help me welcome my guest tonight, Deamon Boettcher. What's up, man?
Hi, guys. Maddie.
What's going on, bro?
Oh, man, I'm a tired guy.
I bet, man. You're a father of many times a father now, but what number is this one?
3.
Right on, man. The third one. That's awesome. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you. Well, congratulations is in order for you as well. I heard you've signed your death warrant.
Yeah, I finally popped the question, man. And she said yes, so that's halfway there, right?
Yes, man. Good job. Good job. So kids on your horizon?
Not right now. I see people going through what you're going through right now and other friends that have kids. It doesn't make me want them, to be honest with you.
That's fair. I've always wanted kids, so like I deal with it, but if you don't want kids and you have kids, what I'm going through would be an extra rough, But sure. I knew this was coming, so.
Yeah, well, you never know what's in the cards in the future, but as of right now, we're steering clear of that. We both have other things we'd like to accomplish before we have children, that old nutshell, but who knows what God's got in store,
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, congrats to us both. We're doing awesome things in our sobriety and our cleanness, and away from those drugs of, meth and all that stuff.
Yeah, the drugs of abuse, man. Those are the things that I was just talking about the other day. It's like, it's amazing how it took us so long to figure out that, hey, life gets better if you don't do massive amounts of methamphetamine and heroin. Did you guys know this? It's crazy.
Somebody should have told me before I threw years of my life away that like meth wasn't the way to go.
Right. So many people were like, hey, dude, this is the stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen speeches, whole entire speeches dedicated not to doing that drug. And I still was like, I'm going to do that drug.
That's because the guys telling the speeches were lame, dude. They were your guys that come to your school dressed in a $9,000 tuxedo who've never touched a drug before in their life. And they're like, don't do meth. And you're like, I'm going to do meth because this guy's a phony.
Or it's a cop who's never done a drug in his life up there telling you, the cop that came to our school, I remember him saying, if you ever do meth, you will never feel happy again. And I had just smoked meth like the other day, and I'm listening to him say this, and I'm like, I'm laughing at you right now. So like, but I now looking back, I see what he meant. I see the numbness that happened to me over the years of it. But to say that if you use it, you'll never be happy again, that's just a fear tactic.
Like, he wasn't wrong, but like they're so monotone, and like, like, use and you'll never be happy again for the rest of your life. And you're like, can I get some emotion in what you're saying? Like, can I get some authenticity? And that's a big thing, man. That's what's cool about speakers nowadays, is that a lot of them are pulling in people like you and Richie, and people who have been through stuff, so you can relate and you make jokes about it. Not everything's so fucking serious all the time,
Mm-hmm.
not everything's the end of the Titanic. It's there's some other stuff going on. But yeah, then you get more connection with people that way.
Yeah, I think so. And that's exactly what you get when you come to the Recovery Ribbon event, June 18th in Merrill, Wisconsin, Inked Horizon Tattoo Shop. Everybody that's watching is obviously going to be there. Come on, guys. Come on.
What is this event? What is it?
It's this thing. There's a guy in Merrill that created this tattoo. It's like, apparently you're supposed to get them really small because that's what he did. He got
Yeah,
like the smallest one he could. But
sure.
then
Yeah, I can see. I don't know. That guy sounds like a tool to me, man. I don't know if I would go getting a small ribbon, like, Jesus. But yes, it is June 18th, held by this tool right here. It'll be at Inked Horizons. Again, the address, it's easier if you just Google Inked Horizons. It gives you the address and coordinates right there. But otherwise, it's 1319 East Main Street, Merrill, Wisconsin, 54452, noon. And yes, as Maddie said before, he has always come out, and he's one of my favorite people to have here. His speeches are just, he's good at it. They're fluent, and he hits points that are important. His speech last year was one of my favorite ones. There was no and I'm not discrediting other speakers. I'm just saying Maddie's something to see, man. Maddie really amps it up. And he's almost like a little Robin Williams, man. Like, the dude can make you feel like amped up. He can also make you feel like a sad seconds later of this story, and then bring you right back up. He's a real Patch Adams of the event. So
the Patch Adams of the Recovery Ribbon event. I can appreciate that compliment.
you got it, buddy. You got it, man.
Yeah, last year I was kind of the unofficial MC. Your mom just kind of was like, Maddie, I need you to yell at all these people. So I just started hollering whenever it was something needed to be announced. It was Maddie that was announcing it. But come on out, guys. It's like I haven't done like a whole crap ton of recovery events, but I've gone to a few now, and I can honestly say the Recovery Ribbon event is one of my favorite. And I think that might be because your event doesn't stem from an actual program. It just stems from, hey, here's this design that we've created that people can use as a trophy ribbon for their recovery. It doesn't matter what program you're in. It doesn't matter how you're doing it. It doesn't even matter if it was drugs. It might have been a traumatic event or a relationship or self-harm or suicidal thoughts or whatever, overcoming suicide, stuff like that. Like, this ribbon is for so many different people. And I think that creates just such an open atmosphere at the event. Like, people are it's just really cool. All the speakers we're not like, I've been to events where the speakers are kind of off to the side in their own tent or off in a room somewhere. At your event, we're out there, we're mingling right with the people. We're attendees and we're speakers, and I love that.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, man, because like when we started throwing these things, I didn't even know what a recovery like event was or what it should look like. So we just threw up a stage or a place to stand. And pause. You got the stage again this year, or we come up with something else?
I got the stage. We're gonna put some pads underneath each of the feet so it doesn't sink into the ground again.
It was an awesome thing. Anyways, continuing on. So like we didn't know really what an event was supposed to look like. So it's cool that's one of your favorites because we just throw it together. Yes, it's not specifically group related, which is awesome. And another thing that's major is that none of the speakers who come out get paid. We're not paying any of you guys to come here. This is, I don't know how to say this in like a very nice way, not to sound bogus. This is like something that nobody actually needs to come and speak at. This is something that's more like, if you want to be a part of this community event that I have here, just come on out. So I think that every speaker who does come out deserves credit. You know what I mean? It's awesome that you guys come out without any pay and you just come hang out. And that's where your fraternization and stuff really pays off with the crowd and community. Everybody who comes out is doing it at their own time, their own pocket. That should be noted. You know what I mean? Everybody's here just to spread the word and have a good time. And it's set up like a barbecue. You know, that's how we started it. We have some food and you guys come out and eat and everybody brings a chair if they want. But my mom is really good at having water balloons or stuff for kids or little events. And we get better every year, you know? But yeah. That's what I say again. Thanks for coming out every year for free, man. It means a lot. And I'd hate to not have you here one year. You're like original guy who started attending. So you don't show up one year, it's not going to be all right. You know, it's not going to be all right.
We're just not having it. If I don't show up, I will get a hold of you ahead of time and let you know to cancel the event.
Move it. Move it.
Devaney wants to know if there's going to be food there.
There is. Now, again, since the speakers don't get paid, and I have actually came out of my own pocket for the past events as far as food. Like my mom, and if anybody follows, they know my mother Tina, and she handles a lot of the setting up and getting everything organized. She's fantastic for that. I'm a busy guy. I work. She's like, if I didn't have her, this event would be not as great as it is. So credit to mom for that one. But so I though supplied all the food for the past couple of years. Like I spent, I don't know, $600 to $1,000 on food just that I hand out for free. So I'm in the hole for my event expenditures, and I do that just to bring everybody out. So this year, actually, I got a couple vendors. Sorry, guys, but bring $5-10 in cash, and I got a couple of food vendors who are going to make their own money. Again, no money goes to me. It's just I'm not supplying the food out of my own pocket this year because, you know, stuff gets expensive. You guys eat a lot, you know? So we'll have food vendors. A couple cool hot dog stands, some burgers, I think, drinks, fountain drinks, stuff like that. So.
Cool. I can appreciate that because I love food trucks. I'm a food truck kind of guy.
Oh, it's a better idea. I love grilled food, but it never tastes the same as a nice vendor who gets you that stuff right out of the thing. So
yeah, and then you don't have to have somebody at the event that misses out on the event because they're over there cooking.
Right. Yeah. Also, it's important to note that this year I will be setting aside some time for ribbon tattoos.
Woo!
Last year I did 0 because I wanted to catch the event. And the year before that, I did 30-something ribbons. My apprentice did something. We were tattooing for 8-9 hours straight. So now it's time to find a happy medium. I would really appreciate if you guys came the day before or the day after for your ribbons. That would be fantastic. If people are coming from really far away and need them that day, I'll do it. All right. But we're looking at maybe 2 inches to 2.5 inches, $50 across the board. Nothing special. If you want that standard ribbon, that's all I'm going to be doing to I have time to fraternize and do all that stuff too. I think that's fair. But yeah, so that'll be happening this year as well.
Right on.
It might be the last year it's here at this shop too, or one more year because I'm working hard on moving my shop and my house and stuff like that. So if that happens, there's a nice, beautiful pavilion down the road. That would be perfect for this type of stuff. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so more changes coming up in your life. Do you ever get sick of just changing shit?
All the time. But at the same time, I'm such a creature of habit. You know what I mean? Like change is not easy for me because I feel it's unnecessary. I feel I've perfected my ways. You know, so for example, I won't ever eat at Taco John's because I'm committed to Taco Bell. All right, so that's my consistency, all right? Like, I won't go to I'll drive 20 extra miles to go to Quick Trip before I stop at a BP, all right? Because Quick Trip is my gas station. So change is hard for me.
That might be the most Wisconsin thing that's ever been said right there. I will drive 20 miles out of my way to go to Quick Trip.
Yeah, gas tank on E pushing my car past gas stations, like, no, Quick Trip is this way.
I'm not stopping. I'll keep going. We got a lot of people here in the comments that are going to be here or coming to the Recovery Ribbon event from out of state. So you guys will have to get used to Quick Trips when you get up here. Dana Moore's coming all the way to Wisconsin to see this. Patrice Wasp is coming in. A lot of followers from the Point of Change are coming out for the Recovery Ribbon event this year. So that's going to be awesome.
That's great because you're, like I said, you're one of the original people that I think you came to the first ever event, right? With Richie Weber.
Yeah, before it was even an event, I just was like, Richie's coming, I'm coming up too, and we're gonna do things.
Yeah, it was like a tester event, and now we kicked her off. So like, it's important. It's important. I feel like your followers, I feel like Richie's followers, if they can, it's important. It's almost like all of us thing. That's just how I
Mhm.
feel about it. That's how I feel about it. But yes, fantastic. I got a couple quick notes here from mom. You know,
I was hoping she sent you with notes.
dude,
Just a couple notes from mom.
I'm skimming the hell out of this, but there's gonna be special merchandise for the event. There's apparently still vendor space. I'm not sure if that's just limited to the public, but if there's somebody out there who wants to come set up something, I think that's okay. There's nothing saying no. Okay, so bring your stuff on down. It's the third annual, right, June 18th. She has noon until 3 on here, but come on, it runs until everybody's done. Which is another thing too, that it's not just the speakers have to speak. Last year we had people come up that just were struggling on to share their story. You are free to come up and share your story. I may have somebody recording the event this year. I haven't talked to anybody yet. Otherwise, what did you GoPro'd it that one year, didn't you?
Yeah, last year I just brought my GoPro and made a few different clips, and then I threw your song in the background and made a decent video that way.
You know, do something like that again too?
Possibly, yeah. I
Yeah.
could probably do that.
I'll talk to my camera guy too to see if he pulls through. Then she has a list of people that are attending, which last I heard was Richie Weber, Patty LeMay from a Russ County Drug Court. Do you know her?
Oh, that's my mama.
Do you know who that is?
Oh.
Higgy's coming, and Higgy is coming early, so he's gonna be here a few days. Who knows what he's gonna be doing in my town? Probably just gonna be messing it up, running around spreading Higgy everywhere.
No, you got a felonious drug addict running free in Merrill, Wisconsin up there now.
So Higgy's coming. I'm glad to see him since he wasn't able to make it last year.
Hell yeah.
Kathleen Werner, recovery coach, community center. I am. A lot of new things are happening with our community, which is great, making big moves. I guess I say I guess because again, my mom just does stuff and tells me, and I'm like, I'm there. So I guess the Madison thing in September we're going to this year.
Oh, okay.
Are you also going?
I imagine I'll be there, but that's
Cool.
Yeah. I've been there the last couple of years, so I imagine I'll be there.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know if I'm just sitting down or if I'm going to say anything, but mom said take this date off. I said, okay. It's important to know that the O'Connell Lodge is the hotel of choice here in Merrill, and that has a special discounted rate of $66.99 as long as you mention the Recovery Ribbon event. That's the O'Connell Lodge. I'll quickly fill the number, 715-536-9526. Again, the O'Connell Lodge, mention the Recovery Ribbon event, get a discount on your stay. Aaron Spalding's come back out. That's awesome. Love Aaron. Good dude. Meeting with Wisconsin Voice of Recovery, meeting with American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and ADDIC in Wausau. I'm not sure if they're attending, but
awesome.
But we can move on now. My notes are flushed.
Right on. Heck yeah. Did you see that, Mom? He went through the notes. Did you see it?
Yeah. Last live I did with Higgy, I can't believe you forgot all the notes. He said, I feel like I did a good job without them. I feel like I did a good job, but
we covered it. Now, I love this event, and I love how much giving back you do in your area, and even like what is the discount you give for like somebody who's adopted a pet recently? They get a discount on tattoos and such.
Yeah, ever since I first opened my shop, there's things that were important to me in the community. Like pets and animals are huge to me, massive, more so than a lot of other things. But so what I do is I offer a 25% discount for anybody who's adopted a pet from the local shelter in the last 60 days. You get 25% off. So you bring in, your pet, a receipt for your pet, and give you a discount for that.
Awesome.
I like to do discounts for people's first tattoos ever because that's a big deal. Like I used to offer a lot more discounts than I do now, but it's because I'm getting old and bitter. So like the discounts are reeling away.
Just getting bitter. Too many people are pissing you off online these days.
Dude. I've tried to remain the most humble person on the planet, and some days they
get to you though, don't they? People know. People online, they know how to just Oh, I don't know. It's like, damn it. Some days I feel like I'll get all pissed off about it, then I'm like, oh, must be my first day on the internet, huh?
Yes, I know, and it's something to think about too. But the internet is a crazy place. It's just always important to remember that you have like 1% of people who hate on you or whatever.
Mhm.
Like 99% of people is all like wishing you the best. It's just not everybody who wishes you the best comes out and says it. They just see, hey, good job. But the people who wish you the worst, they'll come right out and say it. So you see that stuff a lot online. So it's easy to
That's
get to you,
excellent.
man.
That's
Especially when
excellent.
you do nothing but help people. I mean, realistically, you just help people and live your life by yourself, and then you still have to deal with stuff like some jackass from Arkansas commenting on pictures of my kids, laughing at them or something. I don't even know any of these people. It's just because somehow my ribbon made it to this place and they're pissed about it, so they're gonna come slander my family. Like,
Yep.
oh, I hate on the ribbon, cool, but do not. You mess with my kids, man, and you're lucky you're on that side of the fucking.
I feel you. I feel you. That's the petty crap that happens online. I had some guy, I don't remember what his name was, Sonic the Douche Hog or something like that, was commenting on my post for a while. And I mean, he was just some loser, just some idiot out there just commenting and laugh reacting on all of my posts and stuff. And it was just got under my skin so bad, man. I was just like, oh, screw this guy. What the hell? Like,
Dude, most days it's fine, but you have those 1 or 2 days where it just does not sit right when it happens, and then those are the days that are the hardest, man. You
mm-hmm.
know, those are the days that are the hardest. But you just gotta look at things like that and move on. I try really hard, and it's hard for me because I've reached this celebrity status or whatever everybody calls it nowadays. For me,
Yeah.
whatever it is,
Public
worldwide.
figure.
Whatever. And I'm in this tiny town. So that seems to piss a lot of people in my town off for some reason. Like, instead of being happy that we took this meth place and actually created something legitimate from it, and all I want to do is be proud of my town. And instead, my town wants to be like, fuck you. I mean, and again, the majority of the town is not like that. That's the few that are just like that. Tattoo artists, especially around here, are super salty at me, man. They're super mad, and I'm trying to connect. I'm like, hey, what's up, buddy? And they're like, get away from me. And I'm like, oh, we should be brothers, and they're like, no. And I think it's just because, I don't know. It's because I've been tattooing for only a year at this point in time, and everyone expected me to fail or not do so well or just be some little quiet shop in the corner. And now my shop is probably like the highest followed tattoo shop in Wisconsin or close to it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, leave me
Yep.
alone. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to raise my kids. I'm getting no sleep. I'm deprived. I'm saying
Yeah.
things.
They hate us because they ain't us, bro.
Jesus. But
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, this event is gonna rock. I think this event is gonna be way better than last year. I love that people come out from so far away. New York, Ohio, Texas, Florida. If I had one gripe, it would be that I want to see more of my local community there. I want to see more of you guys. I must have tattooed hundreds of ribbons in Merrill right here, and 2 of you guys showed up to my event. Where is my community? Where is my community? I have everybody else's community. I have communities from all over coming, bringing in troves of people. The event is never a failure. But where's my town? I don't recognize nobody that shows up to my event here.
No, I feel you there too. I feel you. I wish more people had a little more local support for recovery, but we're starting it, and I think having people fly in from other states and stuff like that, yeah, it kind of sucks to not see the local support, but I think the local support is going to see that happening, and they're going to realize, that, hey, this is something that maybe not something to raise our nose up at or whatever, but it's the atmosphere in the Northwoods is different towards addiction and stuff like that, and I think a lot of it is just because meth addiction is such a uncontrollable addiction. When people are using meth, they're unpredictable, they're violent, they can be scary, and I think the Northwoods of Wisconsin has been in a epidemic of methamphetamine for so long now that it's created such a negative view of addicts that it's hard for them to change that view, even towards addicts in recovery, or the thought of that somebody can change, sometimes it's hard to imagine that, you know, when you
Yeah.
see, when you go to Walmart in northern Wisconsin and you see 5 to 10 meth addicts, active meth addicts in the store, and it makes it kind of hard to even imagine that they could get better, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, so then they feel like a recovery event is just going to draw more meth addicts, you know? Well, I swear to God, meth addicts are some of the most amazing people in the world when they come into recovery. We're not monsters, you know?
Yeah, not all of us.
Not all of us. Maybe while we're using, then definitely just steer clear. But
Yeah, no, that's what I was telling Hickey too in our life too, man. Like, addicts, they're like known to be the weakest people on the planet. You know what I mean? Like, you're giving your life away, and I think that's a fair term to say that a lot of addicts are weak. You know what I mean? I think that's fair. You're under the boot of your addiction. You're under the boot of the excuses you make, things like that. But every negative has a positive. It's a fact. It's science, which means that once you break into that recovery cycle, guess what? You're the strongest person that's ever been. And you can do things better than most average people who have never been through addiction. You can take your passions and hit them as hard as you were. Put yourself under the boot of your passions instead of under the boot of your addiction, and you wouldn't believe the things you can accomplish. So, yeah, sure. When you're in addiction, you're weak, you're frail, you're doing your stuff. Come on the other side, and you will move mountains with the things that you can do. Seriously.
Amen. Amen. Caitlin always says, you know, it's like an arrow. An arrow has to be pulled backwards before it gets launched forwards, you know, and so many of us were held back and pulled backwards by our addictions. And once you let go of that addiction, you're just going to launch forward.
Can you just throw it?
You can throw it. You can throw it. Then it's a spear. Then it's not a bow and arrow.
Yeah, without even pulling back, just forward. But your trajectory is like not nearly going to be as cool or as
My analogy was better. Forget what he just said.
Yeah, throw it out.
Hey, Corey Getzka's in the comments. What's up, Corey?
Dude, is that baby out yet?
That's what your mom asked. Is the baby here yet? And I think he probably already left because he doesn't like us. He dipped
What?
out.
In and out.
Yeah,
It's probably that arrow thing that threw him off.
It really did. He was like, screw these guys. They're making weird analogies. That doesn't even make sense. I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh, your mom says Jonathan and Myra are going to be there from the Chicago Hope Dealers. Woo!
Yep.
You must not have said that. She caught you. She was like, he didn't read that name.
She should have other stuff to do. You know what I mean? She shouldn't be here busting my balls on live. Like, Mom, go knit something.
What the hell, Mom?
Jesus. But no, like I said, she's a giant part of why this is so successful, and all the connections made on the underlaying is her. You know.
Amen. Dude, if it was just you throwing this event, it would literally be like people would just be walking around in your tattoo shop. You're just like, yeah, come on in, guys, eat whatever's in the fridge.
I'd have like a microphone and a balloon, and I'd just be standing there. Like, you want to speak? Hold the balloon, because that's the way people are gonna know what's going on.
Take the talking balloon and give your speech. Oh, yeah. Thank God Mom's there. Taking care of everything.
Your mom too, though, right? Your mom's been doing some stuff.
My mom's going to be there this year as a speaker. That's pretty awesome.
That's super awesome.
Yeah. She's they say that one person comes into recovery and the whole family recovers. And my mom's definitely a good example of that. Like my recovery my actual recovery, not just getting off of the drugs. When I first got off the drugs, I wasn't really helping anybody or doing anything. I was just kind of like, everybody leave me alone. I'm just trying to quit drugs. Just get away from me. And then after like a year, I realized kind of the whole idea of you got to help others in order to help yourself kind of thing started to take over. And I really started to help people and created the point of change. And my mom really started following that same path. She really started helping people, and now she's the drug court coordinator in Russ County up there. So that's pretty crazy, pretty awesome.
It is awesome, man. Look at our moms. doing stuff.
Right? Like, go, mom.
Yeah.
Go, mom.
Just fill us in on what you're doing after.
Yeah, I part of me is like, Mom, I finally come into recovery. You finally don't have to deal with a drug addict anymore, and you go get a job dealing with drug addicts all the time.
Well, they've been trained now to deal with people like us on a better level, so they really should be thanking us. At the
That's
end of
what
the day, we did
that's
this.
what I said. Where's my thank you for getting you this amazing job by putting you through my terrible drug addiction?
Yeah,
Mother?
we got you the experience you needed. Congratulations. You know,
Yeah, you're welcome.
go change the world, Mom. Go do your stuff.
Would a thank you kill you? Would a thank you kill you?
God, years I spent training you under my, my, like I didn't want to go that long. You know, I kept using drugs for your benefit.
I'm gonna start sneaking 20s out of my mom's purse again just to keep her on her toes.
Yeah, what's going on?
She's like, I thought I had $80. Aha, you caught me. Good job, Mom. Good job.
Yeah, vigilant endeavor.
just making sure you're still watching yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
What's up, Brian? Hey, Abby, good to see you. Deborah, it's gonna be bomb. Yes, this is gonna be bomb. I'm excited for it. Every year's been awesome, man.
Yeah, it has, and this is the only event that I'm at.
Yeah,
this is the only event that I ever make it to, and it's because it's attached to my residence. You know, so, like I literally am so swamped with like finances and making money at my tattoo shop, and then the times I do take off are to try to spend some time with my kids. Like Monster Jam is coming up, I'm gonna try to get them there for a day. But I am the sole income here for a while, so like I'm really bunkled down. I don't really go out of place as much. So that the recovery thing in Madison's like the only other time that I'll probably make it somewhere else, unless you throw an event, Maddie, because I owe it to you to be there.
Eventually we'll have a point of change event, and you'll have to be there for that,
dude. Or I'll appear like by video, and you could iPad wheel me around so that people be like, yeah, it's the same thing.
Hell yeah. I'll like mount you on a remote control truck and drive you around with me.
Yeah. Are those hot dogs?
Eddie, shove a hot dog into the screen.
I'm hungry. Yeah. We'll make it work.
We will. We'll pull it off. Hope is looking forward to it. Cannot wait. Yes. Like I've said, this is one of those events that I really look forward to. That it's just cool, and I love the fact that like you said, none of the speakers are paid. We are just literally attendees who are given a microphone at one point. Like that's all we are, Like, and I love that because it's just such a chill atmosphere. And then I'm glad that you're giving tattoos again this year, at least to some of them, anyways, because that's just what is a tattoo party without tattoos,
Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed. But yeah, I'm not saying like the speakers who are coming in their own regard don't deserve to be on a pedestal in their own way. You know what I mean? Like you guys are all doing great stuff. But like we said, this event isn't really about putting anybody on a pedestal at all. It's about us all being level.
Mm-hmm.
And the ribbon being the thing on the pedestal here. Like we all just look at that, be like, that's the guy right there. That's the ribbon. No face. It's a no face. It's just a symbol. It's a symbol event. Like that's what's cool. Like, and everything's under the ribbon, man. Every group, every AODA place I know that's called me, they put it on their walls. Like, I mean, it's awesome, and it's unifying. You want to divide later. Do not divide before the event or at the event, because it's about unification.
Yeah, for sure. And I've met so many amazing souls through that event. I've really met some awesome people by going to that event every year.
Yeah, man, and everybody's recording stuff, and then if you guys do record stuff, feel free to take pictures, send it to me or Maddie. We'll splice it together, and we'll come up with some kind of cool montage that everybody can just grab little bits and pieces of their stuff. Yeah. We can only capture so much,
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely. And I'm glad we're getting most of the OG crew back this year.
Yeah, as it progresses, it'd be nice to keep a consistent OG crew, man. Like, for sure, it's always good to see people out that keep coming back. Like it means a lot. Because he could have came out once and been like, not really feeling this. This isn't really my type of thing. I might make it. But no, everybody seems excited to always make it here. And it's cool because, again, it's one of the smallest places in Wisconsin as far as for like, I mean, there are a lot smaller, but it's one of the smaller ones. I'd say probably in the 20% of the lower. You know,
Right.
so it's cool to have something like that here.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm super, super thankful that we got Higgy coming back this year, because last year he was not in a good way, and it tears your soul apart when you know one of your brothers is back out there, you know, or not doing so good, you know. And to not have him at the event just didn't feel right. To have him coming back, it's like, just feels so good. It's gonna feel so good to see him.
Higgy is one of those people, man, who brings his own energy. The dude is gonna bring his energy to you, whether you like it or not. He's gonna light up the room. So it's good to have him around. He's such a good, genuine guy that when he does fall down, it's extra hard to take, man. It's extra like you're such a good, talented guy, you know, like come on, brother. but he's open about it. You know, I mean, this isn't like we're throwing out old information. He's completely open about it.
Yeah.
He you know, keeps getting knocked down and getting back up again. He's like, he made a joke in our live. He's like, I need somebody to bring a shirt press because I got a new date. So, but he's cool. He's chill about it, man. Like he understands. So
yeah, no, that's super cool. I'm glad to have him back, and I'm glad he's super excited. I'm glad he's so open about everything, and I'm glad that he's finally found his way back into recovery. And the guys at Sober Eyes always bring their t-shirt press so they can make him a fresh shirt with a brand new date on it.
Yeah, Sober Eyes is always fun to have too, man. It's cool to see everybody there. Lots of tents, lots of people, things like that. So I hope to see as many people out there as possible. Let's make this event one to remember. And if you do want a ribbon tattoo, please get a hold of me so that I can kind of set something up.
Right on. I will have something there to throw in. I'm sure we're going to do the raffle again. I'll have some kind of merchandise with me to throw in on that, and I'll probably have some examples of merchandise, but all my merchandise is handled by an outside vendor, so I'll have some things there people can look at, and then you'll have to go online to buy them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So in the gift basket is a pamphlet of your stuff for sale.
Yes. In there is a free sample. It's just
it's like you want a gift basket. It's like go online and buy my stuff.
Online. Your gift is on my webpage. It's just not paid for yet. Just go on there and pay for it, and then it's yours for free.
Yeah. Just don't forget to pay shipping because stuff's expensive. So.
You're gonna tip me, right?
But yeah. This is the worst gift basket I've ever gotten in my life. Like this gift basket charges me to use it.
I'm still paying off last year's gift basket, and I won again. This sucks.
You can't open it. Just slide your card here, like chip reader on the inside of the basket. Like what is this?
Make sure you put everything back in there within 10 minutes or you get charged again, too.
Yeah, right, dude. Yeah. Protect your PIN number.
Oh, that's
no.
terrible. We're not going to do that. Don't worry, everybody.
That'd be horrible.
All right, man. Well, I think we about covered all the bases.
Mom. Did we cover all the bases?
Oh, let's see. Sue says, I would love the ribbon with broken hearts for the loss of my son, because you're a badass tattoo artist.
Thank you. I like the idea of the hearts too. That's cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Hope that's what I'm excited for as well. It's nice to see everyone again that we don't get to see once a year, and to celebrate recovery together. Heck yeah. That's an awesome thing to get together for.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Tina, I agree. Without the hardships our sons put us through, we wouldn't be able to help others. So we thank you for putting us through hell. LOL. What?
It's not easy being us.
You're so very welcome. It was so hard for us to do that. You know, we didn't want to do all those drugs, but to get you these jobs.
Yeah, now look, now I got health problems and stuff that are gonna last forever. But for you, Ma, I love you.
Now get out there and be somebody.
Hope you go counsel.
All right, bro. Well, thanks for coming on here, man.
Dude, always a good time. I'm gonna get back upstairs and check out my baby, and my baby will be at the event. So
There you go.
that's probably the main reason to come in the first place.
Right? Come and meet Deamon's baby.
The baby's gonna be there.
The baby. There's gonna be a baby there.
There's gonna be a baby. Oh yeah, kids are welcome. Bring your kids. All that good stuff.
No, no other kid unless no other
Just
babies. Okay.
Yeah, do it. Nobody's gonna make my baby jealous with other baby. Okay.
we will make you leave if your baby's cuter than Deamon's. You will.
I got a sign that says this is tall. It's too tall. You gotta go.
Look at this one's eyes. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
They're too blue. They're too blue. You're gonna distract.
All right, bro. Well, you have an awesome night, man.
You too, brother. I will see you soon. If we decide, we should probably try to get Richie in at some point for a live, man. I haven't talked to him yet in a minute, but we usually do one close to the event, sometimes too close to the event, like the drive up,
Yeah. Well, he's got important videos to make about monkeys playing video games with their brains. He doesn't have time.
I've seen that. You can't mess with recovery when you're recording important scientific stuff like that. But let's
mess around with us.
Let's do a live to promote this event. He says, like 2 years ago. Like let's make it huge. Okay. He's like 6 hours away in the car, and he's like, all right, we're going to do a live from the car. 6 hours till we get there. Don't miss the event. It was like, oh, what is it? Like another 5 hours and 45 minutes. Like, dude, who does that? Come on, Richie.
Everybody get here now. Everybody drive to Wisconsin right now.
Yeah. We're going to do live from the car. And we were going to do this live like 6 months in advance. But no,
I get he's a busy guy, but come on,
Driving up, get some beef jerky and a soda. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, oh yeah, that live about the place I'm going. I'm driving 12 hours to get to.
We're gonna blow the doors off this place.
And I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it off like it's supposed to be this way too. Like, yeah, this was the planned live right here from my car. 6 hours. Like, nope. But yeah, anyways, we should talk to Richie, man. Maybe get him in on something like this. Do one more live. Let's do one more somebody's page before the event. Maybe like mid-May.
Yeah.
Mid-May.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get all of us together to go on Richie's page, and we'll just take his page down. We'll just
Yeah. I'll be in my car. I'll go get in my car when I do it. We should all be in our cars, like just like steering on the front.
We'll make a live on Richie's page and end up getting him canceled with our terrible sense of humor. So like,
yeah, don't joke about putting your mothers through that stuff. You're like,
I can see the trolls already writing blogs. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He had some man with tattoos on his face on his page, and they were talking about their mothers.
Yeah, from their cars. All right.
I gotta get out of here, bro.
Yeah, okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Later. There we have it, guys, hanging out with Deamon Boettcher. So if you guys want to meet that guy, meet me, meet Richie, meet Higgy, meet Patrice, meet Dana Moore, all of these wonderful people here in the comments that are going to make their way all the way to Wisconsin to come meet us at the Recovery Ribbon event. That's June 18th. In Merrill, Wisconsin, at Inked Horizons Tattoo Shop, the home of the Recovery Ribbon. Come on out, guys. I love you all. I hope you guys have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay clean.